Hey guys, welcome to another video, and a lot of you have asked me to show you my sketches and works from high school and college, well, any older works. So I found some drawings I did while I was between high school and college, so you can see how my work progressed and what were the themes that interested me. For example, this work right here is like a torn drawing from my notebook in college, where I was sitting in class being bored, and then I had all of these characters. My favorite characters at that time were like Ryuk and the Naruto characters and Soul Calibur, no, not Soul Calibur, sorry, Soul Reaver and Rock Lee and Helsing and Harley Quinn. So yeah, I had a lot of different characters I really liked at that time. Then I have like a small concept I did for Serbian traditional folk tales involving a national hero called Marko Kraljević, or translated as Prince Marko, and similar titles, and this was his companion Vila Fairy Raviola, and they have a lot of adventures. I wanted to like turn into a shonen type of manga, so this is like a concept for this particular thing as a fun way to teach kids history. So maybe one day I'll return to that sketch. And then there's like a ton of role-playing sketches I did when I used to role-play with my friends. You all heard about Dungeons and Dragons type of role-playing games, and there was this setting all about vampires, because of course when you're a teenager or a young adult you really like vampire stories. So I role-played Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines. So these are the characters that we had in that roleplay session. This was my Gangrel character, who could have some animalistic features, and she was connected to nature, of course. And this was my character from another role-playing session. I inherited her. I did not create her, but I liked the design, so I wanted to draw her. And another one from that same series, the setting was called Anima, and there were some role-playing books we had to follow to get all the rules. There was of course a lot of shonen manga I really liked exploring for this style, so this is one of my many sketches about just trying out different styles I saw in shows I liked. This is how I used to draw my convention mascots for a convention I organize every year, and this is an older style. As you see, it's a little bit funnier and a little bit like more childish, because I did this in 2010, like 5 years ago, so my style developed. I also wanted to try out realistical styles, and this is something I drew 6 years ago in 2009 for a friend who requested a character from the Alien movies. Maybe some of you guys can recognize her. So yeah, I also wanted to know how to draw a bit more realistically, and there are some concept arts like this mechanical belly dancer with all the springs in her stomach showing. Of course, concept arts for and quotes for some stories I wanted to try out but never had the time. Also torn pages from my notebooks while I was at fashion school. Well, no, actually these are from 2006 and 2007 when I was in high school. I was very impressed by the design of the characters of Warcraft games, so I definitely wanted to try out some fantasy designs and creatures. Of course, at that time I wanted to try out some more dramatic concepts, and this particular concept is you don't need to see with your eyes, you need to see with your imagination, think outside the box. And this is one of my really old drawings from 2008, when I was like more in that punk stage where I wanted to like be a rebel and have a lot of voodoo doll and punk clothes on my characters. Speaking of voodoo dolls, this was one. This was actually my OC from the Shaman King anime. I was really inspired by the Shaman King anime in 2005 when I was in high school. So I made a girl who could control voodoo dolls and just make her enemies suffer. This is an old drawing of the character from Inuyasha movies, the Inuyasha's older brother, Sesshomaru. This was done in 2010, just Sesshomaru sleeping in his big furry coat. And of course some random kitty girl with a kitty mallet, you know, those times when you want to be cute but also like do harm. Some random sketch, just trying out new styles. I had a competition with my friend in 2010 when we arranged to like make a character, and then I would, well, OC, and then I would present my OC to my friend and he would draw it in a realistical, like French comic book type of style, and he would give me a description of his original character, and then I would draw him out. So this is some kind of a steampunk elementalist character whose left arm is completely made out of an element going through this mechanical pipe mechanism. And something that shows my fashionable side, I was curious to compare the geishas in traditional Japan and what kind of fashion was worn at the same time. So I locked in on the 16th century and just compared the traditional 16th century geishas to the Renaissance type of clothing women wore at the same time and just combined them in a concept together. I never finished this artwork. I wanted to get turn it in as drawing for an art competition, but that was just a long time ago and I was too busy to finish. But yeah, I'm glad I could show this concept to you guys. And now, as a special surprise from my previous video, this drawing I did last time will go to a special person who commented on my Facebook page. And of course there's another treat in it for you guys, because if you go to the Graphmaster Facebook page I linked in the description just right beneath this video, you guys can go and see who won the Graphmaster drawing sketch set, well, the set of 8 fine liners and the 12 alcohol-based markers. So these markers I reviewed last time and they are great. I used them to draw just exactly this this artwork. And speaking of which, I want to congratulate Fabian Rojas, as he is the person who by random choosing is the winner of my artwork. If you want, I will dedicate this to you. The only thing, Fabian, the only thing you need to do is just send me an email telling me your home address and I will send this drawing to your home address. And once again, congratulations. And for everybody else, rush over and like the Graphmaster's Facebook page and you will see in their photo section the name of the winner for the Graphmaster set. And don't worry, if you want to learn how to draw just like me, you can always purchase my Manga Crash course book, available on Amazon.com and local bookstores. They are available for the English-speaking and French-speaking fans and of the manga style. So if you want to learn how to draw, you can always support me by getting one of these 2 books. And of course I linked my Patreon page in the description for a chance to see my unpublished sketches, learn more about drawing and just get in touch with me and support my work further. See you guys next time.